nothing left to do, nowhere to go, nothing to think about. It's just you taking the time to collect all the blessings you created by serving your practice. And there's only really one reason why we train so much. Why we train so much. As spiritual warriors that we are, as spiritual warriors in constant training that we are, we continue to train ourselves and better ourselves and improve ourselves so that we can serve others better. It seems like nowadays everyone's out there to save the world or something. Right? We're out there trying to save the world, as if the world needed saving. Right? We became so egomaniacal that we believe that the world needs us to save him or her. Oh my God! Who's going to save us? We're the ones that created the whole mess, right? The world's fine. The world will shake us off like nothing, right? So, since we are all really aware deep inside that our time here is limited, okay? When we look at this planet and what we do within it, in the grand scheme of things, right? The planet is, billions of years old. Our society is not even 2,000 years old. And we believe that we have the power to save this thing. Save this enlightened being that we're riding on. Right? So there's one philosopher that said the reason why humans are here is because the planet wanted some plastic. When it has enough plastic, it'll shake us off. But without becoming too doomsday, right? Because that's not what you came to yoga class for some scary news. Right? What do we do then? Right? What's the whole point of this whole thing? Well, I believe that in the limited time that we are here, and since we decided to wake up one day and start training ourselves, I think that our duty is to transmit that message of hope, of positive, aware, compassionate, conscious living. Yeah, we're here just for a little bit, but can we make this the best time? If we're going to be just a blip on this planet's existence, can this blip be the best of all blips? Right? And even if we can't, can it be the best we can make it? Can we live fearlessly? Can we love fearlessly? There's some philosophers that say that we're here just to love. So if so, can we love so fearlessly? Not only people, right? Because when we think of love, we think of loving people. But we can love what we do. We can love our own life. We can love the product of our own life. We can love our friendships. Not necessarily our friends, but our friendships. Because that's what you work on. You work on your friendship. You don't work on your friends. Your friends are fine. You work on your relationships. You work on your thoughts. Are you addicted to them? Are they taking you over? Are they controlling your life? Is your mind running so fast that you don't even know what to do with it? What about your emotions? Right? Are we slaves of our emotions? Do we have such emotional swings that we are just going crazy? People are scared to be around us because we're just crazy moody. Or are we really not in control of our emotions, but in full enjoyment of our emotions? Can we love so deeply? Can we be so scared? Can we be so sad? Can we be so happy? Can we are we a free, unobstructed conduit for emotion to flow freely through it? Or are we still scared of feeling certain things? A lot of us are. How are we going to build good relationships based on scaredness of feelings, on fear of feelings, or fear of thoughts? How are we treating ourselves? How are we feeding ourselves? Are we conscious of what we put in our bodies? Are we conscious of the effects of those things in us? Our food can be our medicine or our poison. Are we aware of that? How are we treating this planet? Regardless if we can really affect it or not. It doesn't matter what side of the global warming debate you're on. Are you leaving this place better than you found it? By this place, I mean this room, this city, this country, this continent, this planet, this everything. Are you creating positive change everywhere you go? Or are you leaving a mess behind? And finally, how are you moving? What are your actions reflective of? Remember that the way you do anything is the way you do everything, right? So at any point, you can look at yourself. At the beginning of class, we talked about learning, the learning process that we're going through to train ourselves. So in those moments where your practice gets really hard, gets really challenging, where you can't sustain your balance, when you're falling over, when the stretch is too intense, when that little modification I give you, you want to go for it and you just can't do it today. Are you learning or are you punishing yourself? Are you allowing yourself to grow? Or are you teaching yourself to continue to be scared of growing? The way you do anything is the way you do everything, and you choose that. You choose the way you want to do anything and the way you want to do everything. So you don't have to live like your mom is watching you anymore or your dad is watching you anymore. Right? You don't have to think that society is watching you constantly. You want to do whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. Are you scared of doing something that you really want to do? Why don't you go ahead and do it? See what happens. We cannot continue to live being scared of being ourselves. A great philosopher once said, be yourself because everyone else is already taken. And by being yourself, you will be able to give your gift to people. Everyone here carries a gift within you. And we all have a different one. That's why there's so many of us. There's too many gifts to give. That's why we're here. To remember what that gift is and to give it to someone. Give it to everyone. You got something that no one else has. There's something very special about you. That's why you're here. So, are you ready to share that with others? That's why we train ourselves. So that we can serve others through the giving of our gift. So as a spiritual warrior that you are, it is your duty to find that gift and become the best you can be so you can give it. Remember that we don't train to become enlightened. We train because we already are. So stay enlightened. Stay fearless. Stay beautiful. Stay awesome. Stay training. Let's leave the eyes open. We're going to bow out the same way we're bowing in. Right hand goes to the ground, followed by the left. As we bow, we say, patience. Great pursuit of patience. Right. Right hand first, followed by the left. Bring your hands together in prayer. Look around. Celebrate the presence of all those people that helped you today by saying Namaste. Namaste. The light within me. Celebrate the beautiful light within you. All right, guys. Good work today. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, so this Saturday, we're going to do mind sight.